Hi, my name is Carmen Gonzalez, and I'm going to be presenting on Wuchereria bancrofti. This pathogen is classified as a helminth because basically this disease causes worms. It is a parasite that causes a disease called lymphatic filariasis. This affects a lot of people in the tropical islands in Central Africa and different tropical regions of Asia. So what is Wuchereria bancrofti? I've personally never heard of this disease in my life until I started researching on it. I have heard another name for this disease called elephantiasis. And basically what happens is after being infected for quite a while, there is a long incubation period, but one of the most physical things that you can see that are more noticeable are the swelling of your legs, genital areas, and even your arms. So infection occurs when the parasites are transmitted to humans through mosquitoes. So this can happen during your childhood, causing hidden damage to the lymphatic system that a lot of kids don't even notice that they got it, or the parents of the kids don't even know that they have it because it lies dormant, and it could lie dormant for years. Not until the kid grows up, it could be years, and then, their legs start swelling, and that's when they know that they were infected years ago. So this obviously can lead to permanent disability. They aren't physically disabled, but they suffer a lot of mental, social, and financial losses, along with, not really being able to work and different disabilities in that kind of way. So here we have a photo showing elephantiasis, and as you can see, this only affected one of the legs, so it is swollen, it is painful, it is basically damage of lymphatic tissue, and so what you see here is what can happen to the legs, the arms, scrotum, vulva, and breasts. Along with the swelling, there are some other symptoms that can occur when infected. You'll notice you have a fever, you'll have testicular or inguinal pain, skin exfoliation, so you'll be basically shedding, and you'll have swollen lymph nodes. And like I said earlier, some of these symptoms will happen right away, or some of them, like the swelling, won't happen for years after you were bit by the mosquito. So how is this disease transmitted? This disease is usually transmitted through the bite of an infectious mosquito. There are about 70 species of mosquitoes responsible for the spread of Wuchereria bancrofti. It's not spread person to person, but the mosquitoes can actually be infected by the humans if they ingest certain microfilaria during a blood meal of somebody who is infected. And the mosquito remains infectious for only 10 to 14 days after consuming infectious blood from a human. Also, humans are the only known reservoir for this disease. So we haven't seen any cases that, animals or anything that have been diagnosed with this disease, only humans. So as you can see here, I have the life cycle of Wuchereria bancrofti straight from the CDC website. I'm going to walk you through a little bit about this life cycle briefly. Starting at number 1, the mosquito takes a blood meal and it enters the blood through the wound made by the mosquito. They then migrate to the nearest lymph gland where they mature for about 3 months to a year. So the average incubation time before even feeling any symptoms can be about 15 months. The mature adult worms can survive for 5 to 10 years inside the body, and so can the damage of the lymphatic vessels that they caused. The immune system's response to their presence can result in the various symptoms that we talked about earlier. So, who is most at risk? Obviously, no cases around us, but this disease does affect a lot of people. Over 120 million people. Mostly in Central Africa and South and Central America. We have some in the Nile Delta and the tropical regions of Asia, and that includes southern China, and then also like the Pacific Islands. So how is this disease tested? Like, what are the diagnostic tests and the methods? After researching, I found that the standard method for diagnosing the active infection is the identification of microfilariae in a blood smear, and this is by a microscope, so microscopic examination, and the microfilariae that cause the lymphatic filariasis circulate in the blood mostly at night. And I found that is called the nocturnal periodicity, and that the blood collection has to be done at night, and that coincides with the appearance of the microfilariae. A thick smear should be made, and it's a stain. The stain is called Giemsa, or hematoxylin, or eosin, and different concentration techniques can be used in a lab. Also, there's serologic techniques that provide an alternative to microscope detection. Patients with active filarial infection typically have elevated levels of LG4, anti-filarial, in the blood, and these can be detected using routine assays instead of the microscope. Because a lot of the time the lymphedema develop after, like, many years after infection, a lot of the lab tests are most likely to be negative with these type of patients. As far as treatment, there is a drug of choice called diethylcarbamazine, or DEC. I'm just going to say DEC. This drug kills the microfilariae in some of the adult worms, and this drug has been used worldwide for more than 50 years. Because this infection is rare in the U.S., the drug is no longer approved by the FDA and actually cannot be sold in the U.S. Physicians can obtain the medication from the CDC after they come back with positive lab results. And the CDC gives the physicians the choice between 1 or 12-day treatment of DEC. 1-day treatment is generally as effective as the 12-day regimen. So the DEC is generally well tolerated, and side effects are in general limited and depend on the number of microfilariae in the blood. The most common side effects are dizziness, nausea, fever, headache or pain in muscles or joints. And after a lot of research about vaccines, I did find that there are no vaccines available to prevent this infection, and the development of a potential vaccine could effectively support the ongoing mass drug administration program by the World Health Organization. So, no vaccine. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something new today, and I hope everyone enjoys the rest of the semester and stays as safe as possible. Thank you.